Hey guys, this is Kamigunno, and today I'm doing a review for Ant-Man Annual Issue 1. And before I start talking about Ant-Man, just want to give you guys a couple of updates. Of course, I have Kamigunno episode 105, and that's to show a review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got Fathom Blue Issue 2, Postal Issue 5, Revival Issue 31, Hawkeye Issue 22, Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps, Issue 2, Invincible, Issue 121, Captain Britain and the Mighty Defenders, Issue 1, and Silver Surfer, Issue 13. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Kamigunno episode 105, which is annotated. Let's talk about Ant-Man Annual, Issue 1. I've been really enjoying Ant-Man's, Nick Spencer's version of Ant-Man, his run on the character. I'm a big Cassie Lang fan, so there's always that thing where I'm like, alright, Cassie might be in this issue. She might be hinted in this issue, But of course this is very much Scott Lang's book at this point. But I still want Cassie to be in this series somehow. But with this issue, it is mostly about Scott's relationship with Hank Pym, which is very much like the movie, which I have not seen yet. I will be seeing it tomorrow and have a review for it tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, it's not a coincidence that the movie came out this week, and you have the Hank Pym and Scott Lang issue out the same week. But it's very much about their kind of friendship, I guess, or I won't say partnership, but friendship. It's a weird friendship, but it is a friendship. Here is a very, very cool cover. We got Scott Lang on an ant with wings, fly, I guess, I don't know, ant with wings, but very cool cover, wonderful artwork as always. I really love the art style for Ant-Man. I think it fits the book, the humor of the book also, so really great artwork. Let's see what's going on with the story though. So like I said, this issue is about Hank and Scott's relationship, their friendship, and how Scott kind of gave the helmet or why Hank gave the helmet to Scott. And you learn a little bit about their dynamic, and it's, the actual villain, because they go up against a villain, Egghead. He's kind of like a miscellaneous villain from the early Avengers books, but they go defeat him, and then there's this one guy who was being controlled by Egghead guy, but he actually is really smart. And we see, now we're into current time. This happened in the past, this whole adventure, most of the issue. And then in present time, Wasp says, hey, Hank's dead for the moment, and he has a will, and he wants to give you something. And he ends up giving his lab to Scott. And then Scott gives Hank's old outfit to that scientist from the old adventure, which I don't know if I care about because I didn't love the old adventure, or at least the villain and the person who worked with him. I liked Hank and Scott, but I don't know if I care enough about this new character to be another Ant-Man. I don't know how to feel about that, but hopefully that'll be explained after Secret Wars, or maybe it'll just never be touched upon again. But I think it will be, because of why introduce that here. But I thought this was a very solid issue, because I think it did really well of what it's supposed to do, which was to show Scott and Hank's relationship. Show, they're not best pals in the world, but you see why Hank was trustworthy of Scott to give him his name. And I thought that was interesting. And then also the ending with Wasp I thought was a lot of fun, because I feel like we haven't seen Wasp in a really long time. She was in the Uncanny Avengers, but I feel like she's just been so scattered in the Marvel Universe since her death. So it was really great to see her and actually interact with Scott in this whole Ant-Man family universe, so that was kind of cool. And there's some good hope for this new Ant-Man. I think, they kind of introduce him in the end a little bit to maybe like his character, but we'll see where they go with that. But the actual Egghead part was a little, I wasn't totally interested in it. I understand because Nick Spencer loves the C-list villains, so I totally understand why he would use that villain. But like I said, I think the highlight of this issue is Hank and Scott and their relationship. But yeah, I thought Ant-Man issue 1 was a very solid issue, and if you want to learn more about Scott and Hank at the same time and want the vibe of what you might get in the movie, this might be a really good issue to get. Is it a must-read issue? No. I don't think anything too big happens in the issue, but I do think it's an enjoyable issue that is worth reading. So Ant-Man Annual issue 1 gets 4 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.